Okay.
Go for it, come on, because it's the pre-workouts that make me itch.
Okay, so we're just in the car right now, waiting to go in. Paul is on the cars today. So before we go into the gym, we sit in the car and look over our notes from the previous session, write down the session, and just like get in the zone, make sure we know what we're doing before we go in, so we're not like, confused. We're in the zone, we're ready to rock and roll and make gains. They're fucking burning.
So rest day today, just outside the CP clinic now, going in to see care and hopefully get fixed up. So I'm just back home now from the CP clinic, and the main reason I kind of went into the clinic today was to get a little bit of a look at my hamstring, because the other day when myself and Shannon were training, we were doing a cable hamstring curl and we had a set up with daisy chains, and what happened is as I was lowering, the chain kind of slid say to one side, and it caused like a lot of the load to come onto my right hamstring. So I kind of just overextended and got a little bit of a pull on my right hamstring. I was told it's a little bit swollen, so I just had to take it easy for a couple of days. And I also got a little bit of work done then on my pecs and my rotator cuff. So what I'm doing right now is, I'm yet to convince Shannon yet, but what I'm actually doing myself right now is, I will show you right now, is I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to go for it. So yeah, I'm signing up for the Amateur Olympia show. I think it is the 1st to the 3rd of October. A few people have spoke on this show already, but I myself think that it's just once in a lifetime opportunity. I'll probably never get this chance ever again to do this show without a qualifier. And myself and Shannon are going to be there that weekend anyway. And I think the PCA Ireland show is about 7 or 8 days before it, so I think it makes sense just to jump on this show as my last show of the year. Or not. Maybe PCA London.
No hope of me ever being in the juniors.
You're way past that juniors. You're masters.
Fuck off.
Ideal rest day, I suppose, would be an extra hour in bed, possibly, if the curtains don't get ripped open. Breakfast, and then like a nice walk, maybe an hour's walk, and then come home, chill out by the fire nice and early, maybe watch a film, and then be in bed quite early as well to get up and get ready for the session the next day. How's that sound to you?
That sounds pretty good.
That's what we're doing tonight.
Yeah, but that's not what we've done all day though.
No, 7:10, actually pushing it about an hour and a half off bedtime.
Yeah, obviously as we get closer to prep, we have to be careful about how active we are on our rest days, right?
Yeah.
And even now, like if we go for a long walk and then doing the gardening all day, like you would probably clock up to too many steps, but we just went on a short walk today.
Yeah, because we'll get in trouble by Connor and Kate if our steps are too high, which normally happens to me every week, because my activity is actually quite, well, it's low enough at the minute. I'm on, 10k steps a day only, and sometimes I'm going up near 16,000 on a rest day, and you'll have Connor and Kate then jumping down my throat, because we want to keep that as low as possible before we transition into prep.
And why is that?
So like, it's just the fact that I'm in a gaming phase, like, so if I move more, I'm probably going to have to eat more. So like, it's just making it a little bit harder on me, where if I can keep the activity level down and then food high when I go into prep, I'll be super responsive when, say, the lads, say I'm at 8,000 steps a day, when the lads bring the steps up to 2,000 or to 10,000, I'll be super responsive, and I'll have to move fuck all, but I'll still be dropping body fat weekly. So it's a win-win situation really. I'll do less and still get in condition for the show. Do you want to go?
We can't have cool conversations like, oh, what's your favourite thing on rest day that you don't have on training day?
Yeah, because I go macros.
You get...
What do you prefer, rest day food or training day food?
Oh. I probably rest day.
Why?
It's always better. Even just for instance, breakfast, I get avocado on my rest days. I love that.
But like, do you prefer the rest day food because you only get that twice a week? So it's just something different on that day?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so Shannon eats the same food every single day. But at the moment I'm actually doing macros. It's just working really well for me. And I kind of like the kind of option there, whether to say change potatoes for pasta and so on. And it seems to be working really well for me. But when we transition back into prep, we'll 100%, well I will be anyway, and she'll be sticking to it, is just going straight onto a set meal plan, because it just makes so much more sense and takes the stress away from what am I going to have.
Yeah, which is what you have now. That's why I think I prefer sticking to a set plan. Yeah,
because you just know what you have, like.
Yeah. It's too much stress.
But like.
But then sometimes obviously it's nice that you get to like have different things.
Yeah. It just makes sense for you to have the set plan though with the digestive issues.
Yeah.
Shannon's a typical female and she can't digest her food. But I can digest the cow in the field next door.
That's sexist.
yeah, I'll be done for that.
Okay. Anyway, rest day, boop, completed it.